Wonderful.
Here we go. Alright, it is night.
Right?
Who wants to see us? We have Heisme. We can go say hi to Heisme.
Apology.
Hello, Heisme.
Ah, it's you.
It's me.
Yes.
Right then, I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach to it by carriage. I'll guide us. Hasn't
In
changed a
days
bit.
gone by-
This is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way. Tadari. It's me, Heisme. I've returned and I have something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village. Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. Yeah.
Hey.
Ah yes, an elven
apologize.
experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Heisme, is that you? You're looking gray in the years, my friend. As if the years weren't any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Real Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this? This is Will, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in for the Tournament of the Throne. Nice to meet you. Wait, is that why you've come back to the village? No, I
No.
came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but Heisme! I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right, and I'm not certain on how to respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality. Probably said that wrong. If not sympathy. They're being cordial.
Please.
Alright, thank you. I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see the tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Bring back memories. Of course, having shaken trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course I'd go whining to Dari about it. Adorable. So you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it. The villagers here, they watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village. Do you hear? That's horrible. Can't believe what they're saying. That's horrible. Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss. I explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seems like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed, thank you. Master Tadari! The urn of bones, it's gone. What? What is the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. I can hear you, you know.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Heisme, I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit, still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind, I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf. and that is my sole salvation. I can feel Haizme's profound sorrow and strong trust.
My thanks.
Still, I searched the village entire, no stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I have no time to waste. You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is the duty as chief, no, as one who would see justice done. There is an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. Very well. Haizme and I returned to the city in silence.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, thanks for Gita.
Here. Well then.
Right?
Someone wants to see you. Yes, Spartan! Only Barton! She doesn't want to hang out. Why doesn't she want to hang out? I'm sorry, I'm showing my bro how Metaphor deserves the awards. Let's go. Okay.
Say.
Oh, is your final one on the... Okay, your final one is on the Gauntlet Runner. Okay.
Right?
Stroll's also on the Gauntlet Runner for the next one?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, wait. I need to go look in the city. That's what I need to do. Hold on. I'm gonna go do that, just so we have it out of the way.
Where to?
It is in this area.
Let's go.
It's like, it's this. Stroll should have a next thing, and it's like, wait, we had to go find the thing for him.
Come to think of it. Say there.
Fresh fish, get your fresh fish. I've got bargains. That reminds me, I had business with the fishmonger. I should talk to him. Hello. Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it swam in the rivers or sea, I've got it here, and it's all fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but should I really count on, but would a count really do his own shopping? I also like how I showed my bro the face of the king on the stone, and he went, it reminds me of the Majora's Mask. Count of Halia, just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son, really now. I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an Elda, and Clamara nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Do you have something of his? What are you playing at? This is a matter of con. I'll have you known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once, and when it was a pain in the ass, nobles started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things for himself. Did his son really like fish? Blimey, you really know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he said he had an appointment to meet with the merchant in front of the, Regalith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the first fish, huh? Gee, let's hope they make a proper art because damn, I want to see. Damn, I hope they do too. I only have a small art book. What do you want? You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. Stroll's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regalith Grand Cathedral. Could this be him? Indeed, I was acquainted with the late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his was associated with a riffraff like you. The merchant is still suspicious of me. What do I say next? Did his fish stink? My overwhelming imagination was able to choose the words to convince the merchant I had no ill intent. Huh, how interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. Count would often buy fish for himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I was worried about how he would keep them fresh. Ah, it stirs some memories. The Count of Halia that I remembered was a monogamous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met. Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. I see, you must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and con men have tried every trick in the book to claim it. I have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest of the details I prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him when you are able. Woohoo! Found the person who is entrusted with the Count's inheritance. I should let Stroll know immediately. Okay, now we have strolls we can do. Or we can do Bardens.
Isn't that...
I do need to do some of Bardens because there is an archetype I need to get from him that is very beneficial to Stroll. We'll do Stroll first. We can do whichever. Yeah, I'll probably do Stroll and then I'll do Barden tomorrow. Hello. I found your inheritance. We should go get it.
What do you think?
Have you? Huh? Then you must take me take me to him so we can talk. It's nice to finally meet you. We have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work, providing aid for the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I am pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands. I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you'll do with it? I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I would put the funds needs to my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. You are truly a Stroll lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You would then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace? True. I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expense in such short order. If it's the negotiations you're concerned about, that's where I come in. Perhaps you've heard of the name Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He is well versed in such matters. Have you anyone else? You mean that guy we know? Sorry, did you say Lord Hydron? Ah, so you know of him. Well, I appreciate why you'd recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the saber you need to realize your ideals. My ideals, you say? I apologize. Yes. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. Words I'd hear my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it. Wise words to live by. They instilled you with wise words. Only now do I see that. Back then I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, all the people could return to some semblance of their lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace before the human attacked. And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, the whole country will fall into ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realize my ideals. In other words, the future of many depend on our fight. Our hope lies with you, Captain. Sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve. Yippee!
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too. Thank you.
I owe my thanks to I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding my inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find. Actually, I talked to 2 people. It was pretty easy.
All right.
If you don't mind me
That
asking,
reminds
did
me.
you hear anything else about my father in the search? He had a strong sense of justice. He was made of. He loved his son. Only that he loved his son to the ends of the world. Huh, come off it, you've gone a bit over the top with that one. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he'd do. I returned with Stroll, who was still deep in thought. My boy is sad. Who is pinging me? Oh, okay. Coworker friend wanted to just show something. Back in Brylehaven. Oh, someone wants to talk. Alonzo! No! Poor kitty.
Right?
Well, we have Alonzo. No, that's not Alonzo. Here we go. We'll go check on him. He's doing great. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. I can't do that, man. Poor him. He looks so sad. Well, if anyone's just gonna pester me, I'm glad it's you. Could you spare me a bit of time? I can do that, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
This poor guy. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. When I thought that I hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associated with, but they'd been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. I am so sorry, man. As if I have any right to be sad. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion. He siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompanied it. He caused only torment for them, and I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them. My mother would be happy. But I was too caught up in my heroics and I underestimated him. He could have burned down the village on his own. Oh, he couldn't have burned down the village on his own. Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him, an even more powerful enemy who would be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. It was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Die, they said in my waking hours. In my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. They only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back, so it's my death. So if my death will give that to them now, I have to. Your mom wouldn't want this.
No!
My mother's... My mother wanted me to live. What's the point of living when all I have are my sins? Why?
Please.
Why do you not blame me? I'm not gonna kick you while you're down, man. I take no pleasure in kicking someone when they're down. You're willing to stay by my side even though I've been a fool. I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living just a little longer. Since tremendous trust from Alonzo is placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts. not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was. And I don't have any special powers like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Will. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage, and I'll have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso's scheming this time, but at least he seems to have regained his will to live.
Good night.
We will hug you first, my boy! Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, thanks, Brigitte.
This here.
Well then.
Okay, what do we got?
Right.
Oh, Barton. Might as well do Barton. We've been kind of ignoring him. Hello, Barton.
Can't believe it.
There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Sure. Many thanks to you for being so kind. Myself, I seem to be getting lost in thinking about it. This poor guy is at one. Wanted to consult you on the spluther about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler ain't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything, but still it's a great important position. We're establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord. I think that's what's best for this town. For the most part, the townspeople agreed on self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened with Lady Joanna. It seems as though the townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government, which is all well and good, but there's the rub. Here's the rub. I think Isabella best suited for the position is one of the clergymen. He's a fine man, and he likes the idea. But darn it all, now everyone's claiming for me to be governor. You're suited for it.
Right.
So you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man. I've been put on a pedestal of some noble knight who would put everything to right. Mr. Wretch, I'm no hero. It's all thanks to the lot of ye. But I couldn't say that all day, but I could say that all day, and they'd still want me to be governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know that there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them? Everything is a challenge, man.
Hey.
Is it always? I do remember hearing that the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, can't become better men without a challenge? We can't become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking this with you has helped me come to a decision. I represent the
For
townspeople.
myself?
Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. Not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful if you kept advising me. I may not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero to this town. Like you. My gosh, I'm getting hiccups. Since Barton's extreme determination and faith.
I'll do anything.
Barton, you finally decided what to do yet. I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you. We'll rest easy with you in charge. Those sandwords have been a right pain, but you seem to have taken charge. You seem like a take charge kind of man. True, too true. A sandworm attack would devastate Martira. I'll work up some countermeasures. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man. But go ahead and remove childcare from your job skills, will ya? I hated it when you chased him around during hide and seek. My wee ones are bawling and screaming something awful. I still cry from the memory of it. But that's That's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it was just proof that we were playing it right. But anyway, I swear to you, I'm determined to protect this town. Thank you for your time today. I'll have a great deal of work to even begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Part ways with Barton. What do we got?
Right.
Caught someone's interest. Who wants to talk? Heismate, I've caught his interest, but he doesn't want to talk. There's something I have to tell the captain. Okay, tell me now, Heismate. What's wrong? Conclusion still evades my grasp. I shall gather my thoughts before our next voyage. Okay, so it's also a gauntlet runner thing. Okay, cool.
What now?
I guess I can go see if I can cook with Maria. That is something. Let's see.
What now? Where to?
Right here.
Let's go.
Hi, Maria. Oh, mister, you're here. Yep, give her the drawings.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, so you can see them. They actually do put up the pictures you get on the wall, and you can come look at them. Memories of places depicted in the pictures come rushing back to my mind. It feels like it was there only yesterday.
Grand, isn't it?
You're not serious.
Yeah.
How do I get the Maria cooking one?
Mister?
Oh! Well, that did it. My hand hit the controller in accident while I was looking something up.
You know.
We're making my favorite desert veggie stew. We're almost done. I think it's gonna be yummy. I can smell something burnt coming from the pot. Is something wrong with it? Mixing it up would add the burnt taste to it, but it could dilute it. Seasoning could help mask it. Scraping it to the top's not gonna help. Add some seasoning. Okay, that brings some salt and pepper and the whole No! Don't add one of everything! Maria, no! Man, I poured our hearts into the dish. So strong that it stings my eyes, but I have to serve it to the customer. No! I was just talking like a little paprika or something. The spice would hide it. The customer wasn't very happy. Did we make a mistake? We sure did. It's okay, Maria. You did your best.
All right.
I was just thinking maybe like a little spice like paprika, maybe a little bit of jalapeno or something that's stronger to take care of the burnt taste, not the whole rack.
Time marches on.
A little
and
bit
the
of salt
age
and
of a
pepper
new
could have
king
masked
draws
it too. It didn't need everything.
Well then.
Right.
Okay, Stroll wants to hang out. It is just Stroll. Hi, Stroll. Yeah, I'll come with you, man. Also, some people like the slight burnt taste. I love the little slight burnt taste on hot dogs, for example.
Oh, it's you.
It is me. I'd like to go to Grand Cathedral to negotiate. Would you like to come? Yes. Thank you. Let's make it the
Thanks.
royal capital. Hope this turns out for the best. I've been informed about the land. Huh. This conversation could be far less roundabout if only you'd inform me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. Excuse me, but with a signature you could become a landowner. This is
Worry
the
not.
countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortunes on a gamble. There
I
was an
see.
owner. Am I right to presume this land still has its tenants? Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them. The choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, when you say. The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details. This land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor that you can claim at your convenience. It
No.
matters, actually. Something is off. Right,
Yeah.
if there's already residents there, I'll be introducing conflict by moving Hollians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, then push them out of sight and out of your mind. A lord hardly deserves a title without a land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that. Stick to your ideals, Stroll.
Stroll.
You.
You remember my parents saying. I do
Apologies.
apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. Whoosh! Do you know what a refusal will do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know that this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All of the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who cannot recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counteroffer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here on the capital. What? 100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised. I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries. Clever.
Right.
Now then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer if it were to come to light that you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy? Of course
No.
not. I simply made a competitive offer for your vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, really. Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who couldn't even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it.
Fine.
You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents who risked their lives to protect their people are the real nobles and my heroes. Now, Lord
Now
Hydron,
then.
shall we put the ink to the parchment? I love my boy! He's so cool! Young master, you used your inheritance to buy houses here for us in the capital. Your generosity for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even a bit selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remember from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is a shield for his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? Another gem from my parents' wisdom. I'm sorry, though. I know you wanted House Haliatus to rise again. No, you've shown us a way to live with more pride than fortune or glory could impart. This has been my life's great honor, greater than words could express, to serve such a dignified family.
Sorry
I'm
about
sorry
that.
to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times will win the day. Oh, young Master Lee, pardon, Lord Stroll. It is.
Thank you.
There's someone at the door. There's a Nyx at the door. Hello, Nyx. Yes, I see you. Are you gonna lay on my bed? Or are you just gonna stand there wagging your tail? You're gonna get on the bed. Okay. Hi, Nick. Yep, puppy is here. Yes, you can be a little ball in my bed. I will not move you. It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations in the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we can unfurl the banner of House Haliotis and serve its new lord proudly. Rengi,
Yeah.
everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back. And thanks to
Thank
you
you.
as well, Will. I couldn't have made it through without you. It was all you. It was your determination that saw us through, Stroll. You're a genuine friend, you know that?
You
I
know,
didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was far more simple than that. To have the power to save someone, if I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity made me realize that about myself. Hi, Nix. I hear you making noise behind me. Yes, you're very cute. I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me. Since Stroll's intense determination is nothing like I've felt before. Hi, Nix. You're very cute.
He now a new pup.
7!
I've got it, Father.
Oh, did you want to leave the room again? You just came in here.
Well,
She came in the room, she got on my bed, she yelled at me, I pet her, and then she left the room. Well, I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with the inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rengeef. I even found a merchant my father knew well. She demanded pets. She did. She got them and she's like, alright, I'm done. Your father would tell us all this all the time. If there was ever an emergency, we should all gather at the capital. In
Huh?
Grand Trad, but that's... Pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? Strill's success has earned me the support of the people of Halia. Are you sure? Back to Brylehaven. Alonzo's thinking things.
Right?
Wilmette, what are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully, I've put a new major plan into motion. What kind of plan? Great, come with me. I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade settlements in my village. So his valet often comes through the town. However, I've heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How?
What?
Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Wow.
But it would be near impossible to catch them if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I lie in wait in the forest path and call out to him. And I'd like you to accompany me there as well. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. How?
Seriously?
A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore small fruit. And with its seeds, my mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of the village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized perhaps we all have something that we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there is a seed of virtue wanting to blossom. That's what I'm betting on, so make sure you go out and change the world, Will. What are you planning? If I'm right about you, you'll find out soon enough. And since Alonzo's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations for me.
You're all I have left in this world.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Just let me know when, and I'll be waiting. We should be having a lot of concerns about this man.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Now it's raining.
Right?
Someone wants to see you. It's just Barton. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do that, let me swap classes on people because I haven't done that yet. Okay, she's Dark Knight. Can make him Samurai for the meantime. Just so I have these, because he is not going to get his major thing until much later. Yeah, we'll do the Darkness one. Do this one. There we go. Okay, now I can go hang out with Barton.
Right?
Also, if any of these social links don't hold you, just let me know and I can skip past them. Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Ah, this man is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me. See, I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds for the town. If you're willing to talk. Yeah, let's go.
Thank you. My apologies.
Doing all interesting so far. Okay, that's good. Make yourself comfortable. See, I've asked some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administration office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying to sort some things. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see. The whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't stand a chance in the Fate and Swift that that kind of thing happens again. I support you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I don't aim to letting a tragedy repeat itself.
And then,
Too many good folks here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again. Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. I'm sorry now. I didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guests? I'll have some real eats whipped up for you. We must fill our bellies and celebrate the newly secured town. Thanks to you, the wee ones are all playing outside again. Blessing us all with them pony laughs of theirs. I never
That's
took a
right.
liking to be called governor. I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those weans and all the townspeople. Take care of yourself too, man. I appreciate you looking out for me, but I gotta push myself. This is important. And you know
so
something?
long
I
ago.
once had a wife and child myself. It was back when the monsters were tearing up Martyr from top to bottom. The town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monsters' nests. The mission was a long one, and what I was supposed to do was What was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was cabin for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna. So many weans started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them. You can protect him now, man.
No.
Aye, right. Moving won't change the past. I can do much more than I could back then. I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. Consider us comrades, as seeing you aiming for the throne, we both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Barton when he shows such sincere trust in me. I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. What? First the scheme with Heisman, now this, you're playing a long game, a lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, but you've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
So that's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do. Feel Barton's resolve as governor and the deep faith in me. Why do you have so many cups out I just noticed on this table?
He.
There's a lot of cups on this table!
Now, a new
There's only the two of us!
I shall lay down my very life for the town.
But I tell ye, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. I think one of my governor duties is to be, well, friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry. I'll protect the town you work so hard to save. It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope you do it again, and I pray for your safety. Maybe he likes to drink. He has a lot of stress. Damn that Barton, it's disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody Rassant, fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barton. But I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Decided to return to the group. Back in Brylehaven.
Isn't that...
Caught some interest, but they don't want to talk right now. What? I can do Morse? What was the thing Moore wanted? I completely forgot what Moore was even asking for. Oh, the general. Okay, yeah, we can go say hi to Moore.
Isn't that...
It's not gonna pass time, but we can say hi to Moore. Oh, okay, it doesn't let me teleport. Okay, hold on. Where is he? Where is Moore?
What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
There he is.
Now, where was...
Oh,
Hello. You've done a wonderful job cultivating the general. Yes, a splendid accomplishment indeed.
incredible.
Yay!
All right.
Alright. Our research proceeds apace. Thank you. Something still worrying you? You alright? Something still worrying you?
I must
My
apologize.
apologies. I didn't mean to worry you. I get the impression something's weighing you down, though. I'm scared. The truth is, I'm beginning to remember where this place is. More memories unlocking? Do you mean that your
Why?
memories are returning?
Why
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now. Yet with the crucial difference, in the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side. All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least. Sounds like a pretty important clue. But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would have noticed something and was amiss. What if my imprisonment here was for the better?
did I?
If I was not locked in here by kingly decree, by decision of my peers, did I make a grave mistake? It could be true. You think so as well, then surely... No, I will not push it further. Well, this is mere speculation after all. I must not run from the past, no matter what truths lie in store for me. My apologies, the prospect of unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue onward, I suppose. Hold on. Sorry, my mom needed help with something, and then a couple boxes arrived at the door. So I had to go get those.
May we both.
Now for your next task. I would ask you to summon your courage and open your mind. You must study even more varieties of archetypes. I believe that you are well on your way towards the ultimate archetype. On your virtues as well. Our success depends on them. Study 25 different archetypes.
Until next time.
Grapple with anxieties of those around you and overcome those obstacles. Someday we may make our ideal world a reality. I genuinely like Moore's character. He's very cool, and I like how his story comes to fruition.
How good of you to come.
Okay, where are we at with him?
What now?
We're missing one. Okay.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Yeah, we'll come again. I have to, you know, plot. What to do now?
Right?
So I can't speak to Heisman yet. I can't speak to Hulkenberg yet. Alonso's still doing something. I have to get another thing for Norris to do his. Katharina we can't do for quite a while. Barnes only during the day. Brigitte is at a different time point. I guess I'll just go up here and look at the pretty landscape. Wait, no! I can do the Colosseum. I do need to do that.
Alright then.
Wait, no, it's raining. I can't do the Colosseum. Shoot. Damn, okay,
What?
What'll it be?
Let's give it.
Let's have a go.
Let's
you
give
can just
it
do
our
side quests. I'm trying. I don't think it'll let me do it because it's during the day, though.
Oh,
Ready to go in.
Got it.
Okay,
let's
no,
have
it'll
a
let me.
good, Clean.
Wait, it's not supposed to let you during bad weather. Okay, sure, whatever.
All right.
It's not supposed to let you during bad weather, but sure, why not? What the hell?
Assassin! Some darker arts.
Magic Seeker!
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Maybe lend me your strength.
Holy shoot, poor kitty did not last a chance.
To ever greater heights.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Even I had more to learn.
That was an incredible fight, and what in the world was the magic you used?
Mission accomplished. Huh. I see.
Okay, so just the normal kind of ones.
Well,
Time marches on, and the
The
age of a new king draws nearer.
Who wants to hang out? My boy! Son boy! Husband! Let's go!
right.
But we have Alonso too. Stroll first. Alonso tomorrow.
Oh, it's you.
It's me!
Thanks a bunch.
Can you point the gauntlet running towards my village again? I was gonna say you knew your boy first.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh! The family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith in me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father, Mother, leave the people of Harlia in my hands. No, leave the fate of this country to me. Someday I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm going to change the future with you. Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Yay! With a vision of Holly restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face and then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's faith in me, I now have the full support of the people, Holly. Do I? I'm sorry, it makes me laugh every time. It's like, I got the support! And the number doesn't change.
Right?
No one wants to hang out. We'll go do the Coliseum then, I guess.
Alright then.
Let's go.
Probably because plot. It is indeed because of plot. I'm not even gonna hide it, it's plot.
What now?
I was also staying muted because I was watching the whole thing during the cutscene because I was also eating chips and I didn't think you wanted to hear me eat chips, and then I also had Nyx come in here and yell at me. It's not a bug. Here, this is the rank desk. Yep. Let's hear it. Going up against Gaborn.
Isn't that
Let's go fight. I'm ready. Let's rumble.
incredible?
Gotten used to monsters staring us down, but crowd like this makes me kind of nervous. Just another battle, right? There's nothing you can't beat.
Come on, come on.
Let's make this fun for the ages. Okay, you only have the one at the moment.
Turning the tides.
Not all smoke and mirrors. Magic Seeker.
Nice roll.
Scour. Let's keep this up.
My life
Are you
is in your
prepared?
hands.
The end's in sight. Nice. With blade in hand. Stay focused.
Indeed, ever the consummate knight. Poison!
Hajme's poisoned. We need to cure him before the pain dies.
Darker arts.
That'll do.
I have never known such heights.
Bravo!
Bravo.
Look at
Alright.
Fight another.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Thanks for Gita.
This here.
Well then.
Oh, hi, Burden. Sorry, but we're gonna go hang out with Alonzo.
right.
Four more days till the soiree.
Greetings.
Do you mind coming with me
Hey.
to see the landowner? I'll go with you. Great, my network
Thank you.
ahead already has the info. Listen, the final go ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path, so we won't be disturbed. Now the curtain rises. What, Alonzo? What are you doing here? What are you planning? Haven't you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has man she fancies. Well, was his name again? Oh, right. Cuculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or has she gone out somewhere? What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
Brigida's helping you again on the money that you were stolen of. I just saw that. What are you after, my life? If you're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie? My desires? What the hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything in my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I'd assume you used the money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. Hello? Why is my phone making the PlayStation noise? Why did you do that? Oh, thanks for telling me what my monthly games are. I haven't even used any of those. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's
You were
right.
a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you'd fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak. And you can't break free. Rather pitiful tale, don't you think? What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they... Didn't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing. Sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before? From yourself. You said them yourself, Alonzo.
Sure.
Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him. Well, I have learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free. I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You have my word. You hear that? Alright then, time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I've never even met her.
Hey.
You can understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Oh, well, that's one mountain climbed. Predictably correct. I predicted correctly, and I won my bet. Well, now then.
But...
I've got a few ideas. You just sit back and look forward to it. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat, and yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of the world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be the great con man Alonzo's work of a lifetime. For this new king who will change the cesspit of a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself. What Alonzo's words mean isn't clear, but I can see that he has a steadfast resolution in his eyes. He decided to place his absolute trust in me.
I will live to...
I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now. Next we meet,
Farewell.
I'll unveil everything in a spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Back to Brylehaven.
Right?
Got someone's interest, but not enough of Heist Maze. Well, back to the grind.
All right then, let's go.
Uh-huh. Fight on!
Punch. Gonna be tough.
Oh, can't rely on the archetype. That's fine. We have a strong sword.
What'll
You just
it
got
be?
them.
Come on, come on.
Oh, okay.
Hey, good one.
Supposed to be more, isn't there? Oh, here they are.
Exemplary. Impressive.
And we're done.
Lights on the money. Bravo!
Thank you.
Look.
All right.
Fight another day.
Thank you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then,
Okay, 3 more
Right.
days. Who wants to see me? Just Barden. Sure, we can hang out with Barden. Hello.
You've come.
Great, come with me.
I am gladdened.
Look
Oh,
here,
yeah.
we rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances to town. Plus, we've doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting us to do us harm will be getting in now. Now I can focus on other things, on far more insidious plague threatening the town. There are bad people here. Not quite bad people, I'd say, but one of them has a bit of a following, and well, getting rid of him can be a bit of a toughie. Hello? Who's at my door? There's a Nyx at my door!
This is...
What the hell are you doing in this town, Barden?
Huh?
Sir Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before ye. Spending people's money so carelessly, we have no need of such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked? One ought to be
No.
prepared for anything, do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause? Where did you hear that? Not only
In
did I
other
hear
words.
about it, I managed the recovery of those funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to ye, Sir Gastro. You mock
did
me,
you
but you'll
say?
regret making an enemy of me. Okay, bye. Out of my way. Hey! How dare he push a wee lady? Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt now. You can now head home. Ah, Mom, the scary armor's talking! It's talking! Wait, don't be frightened! Wee laddie, okay. I was like, wait, was there a typo there? Okay. He ran away. Am I really that scary of a fellow? I had to check because Barden's final one actually has quite a few typos in the text. No, he was just a fallen victim to Gusto's sneaky little machinations. I gotta keep my guard up. And I must prove Gusto is that no injustice will be happening on my watch. I see you in a new light. I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. And Nyx has left the room again. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I confess he was the clergyman. I thought he would do well in the position. Eating pizza. I hope you enjoy your pizza. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth he was a scoundrel who only wanted to control the town. Honestly, still thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna, and now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy. If I want to fix this, I can't show any more mercy, which is why I've got to spy on Gusteau. Are you sure that's wise?
oh, what?
What's anything to unmoor the nerves about it? He only needs to worry if he does something wrong. Buddy! Are you sure?
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. We can't have folks looking at Gastro like he's, just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake, too, that I'm cleaning up this town. Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. I see where you're going, man, but you are also going the other path. That's reassuring.
Really amazing.
I glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I see where you're going with man, but...
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
Okay, now we got the one where occasionally Barden will send something too. Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you today. Apologies. Bye, Barden. That chicken's speed is clipping through the ground. Right? That guard keeps looking over here. I know I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought when we left things to Barden that we'd finally have some peace and quiet. I decided to return to the group. Back in Brylehaven.
Right?
Nope. Okay. Back to the Colosseum. That's not
Let's head there right away.
I'm already there. Whoops. There we go.
All right then.
Let's go.
What now?
Okay. Do it by yourself.
What?
Okay, I can do this.
What'll it be?
At last. What?
Come on.
All right. Let's magic seeker.
Win!
Oh, it's not
Their
dead.
weakness.
It's okay.
Well, now it is.
Last one.
Okay. I won't hold back. Magic seeker.
There we go.
Bravo!
Woohoo! Now I'm on the silver class.
Look at you.
Oh, cool, I have the best salts. I can use it
All right.
on a different night than when we're on the Gauntlet Runner. Cool.
Fight another day.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, thanks, Barton.
Look at this.
I am looking.
Well then.
Alrighty, who we got?
Right?
Oh wow, we have no one today. Dang. Okay. Well, back to the Colosseum, I guess.
What now?
different skills and weaknesses.
Fight
Oh,
on!
is this the teeth one?
What'll it be?
This is the teeth one!
What? What?
Come on, come on.
All right, let's show him what we can do.
Fire. Oh, heals with all. Weak to ice. Okay.
Face me! Some are turning the tides.
Marvelous.
Magic Seeker. Win.
Samurai! Burn to ash!
Keep it up, troll.
With blade in hand. As the point of a sword.
Let us clean up this assassin. Right, three left.
Impressive.
Good try. You nearly had him.
Scour.
I can't afford. Are you prepared?
Heal.
I can see ends in sight! That'll do.
A dark knight. Here's one remaining.
I can resist everything, so it doesn't matter.
Of kings.
Let's go. Win.
I shall vanquish evil.
You sure did.
A halfway decent result.
I feel stronger.
Even I had more to learn.
Bravo!
I think the next one is I have to be
Look
a
at
brawler
you.
class with someone else.
All right.
I'll like it where it is.
Fight another day.
I might be back this evening, depending on if no one wants to hang out for social links. Oh, I hope it was nice. Oh, okay, Alonso wants to hang out.
Right.
Yep, just Alonso. He's almost at the end. But I've been watching, it's okay. Well, Matt, what are you up to?
Greetings.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? I don't think they are. I thought you'd say that. I've begun to think the same way myself. The time has come for the production of our final act. My once-in-a-lifetime performance. And you, my friend, are pivotal in its success. Are you ready for this? You know I am. Thank you.
Thank you.
I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get this show on the road. You ready to go? Let's go. Shall we head for the tavern then? This calls for celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worst possible time. But I suppose that's precisely why you are my destiny all along. Take care. My head hurts. I was supposed to be eating with Alonso at the tavern. I must have passed out, but I don't think it was by choice. Isn't this Brylehaven Square?
Listen to me!
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was the scoundrel Curculus. Yeah, I think lies are inevitable no matter what, actually. I think they are, but I do think it would be a nice thing if you could imagine where people wouldn't have to lie to each other. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money and fueled his life in utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted, given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You could not be wrong, for Curculus had held his family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who have suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would put my family in jeopardy.
However,
But I was not his only victim. Cuculus razed his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation.
How dreadful.
How could he? His own mother. He's a monster.
What have you done?
It's a lie.
No!
You should die. Alonso didn't react. He can't hear me over the crowd. I mostly include White Lie in a bunch of these too. Yeah. Yeah, that's also where it comes to, where it's like, what kind of lies are you referring to? Like, are you saying, like, a lie to a child, like with Santa Claus and stuff, to get them to believe, so you can have them be happy with that kind of imagination? But then there's also the people where it's like, oh yeah, I'll lie to you about this, I'll totally buy you this thing, and then they never do it, and instead use it for something else. It's like, okay, that's not that great.
Now then.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Cuculus. Repent? What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's bought with the money pilfered from you fools. I've made my fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts in positions of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, as if I give a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No, you have only yourselves to blame for your folly. He's horrid! Just kill him already! There you are, you finally arrived. Good people, this brave young man here, Will, is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Cuculus and saved the victims of his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked Cur himself and handed him over to me. As you all may know, he's a candidate for becoming the new king. He's a true hero and one deserving the crown. What, this kid? That boy will become king? Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right mess you've got me into. Please stop. Please just stop this. I'm betting big on your ideals. Thank you for changing my life. I could always tell that you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns. You will take the throne. Win well, for the sake of this world. I don't understand what's going on, but looking into Alonso's eyes, I can sense his determination and unquestionable faith in me.
you gave me a reason to live. I thank you, truly.
Then let his life be forfeit. So ends the crimes of Cuculus. The landowner carried out the sentence. Alonso is slain. Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to Alonso's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
'Tis the day before Lisa's soiree! Yes, sure, game. So we're able to simply wait. We've done all we can within our power, and then the die has already been cast.
Oh well.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that whole cutscene made me very upset when I first saw it.
Right?
Okay, we have Barton. What do we get next for 5? Okay, that's a pretty good one. I don't believe it, so I'm very much calm here. That's fair. How did it come to this? I think Barton's doing great. You're
come.
here, I'm glad you're well. To be frank with you, there's been an incident. Thankfully nobody died, but they surely could have. I know the crafty fellow who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm starting to think of striking a deal with him, but you know, the very thing is I'm not very skilled at negotiation. Just be yourself. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something for a mod, a server I mod. Convinced him with my eloquence! But yeah, I guess I would have been, what the hell, when I played it myself? Yeah, I definitely was that. Be myself, you say. And what? Just face the problem head on like there's nothing to be afraid of. Just be honest with faults. Certainly seems far better than just working out with some plan. I can only be myself after all. I gotta play in the hand I was dealt. Many thanks to you, Will. Won't you come with me? I will come with you, man. Thank you for being here. Made up my mind now. Come along now.
Listen to me.
Listen, all ye. Someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt, but this is treason. Traitors should come forward immediately. Do you want to become governor so badly you would go this far, Sir Gastro? Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this? Oh, I'm done listening to you and your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious that the fire is Barton's own plot? Yes, Barton, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you. What are you saying now? My fellow townspeople, will you never go on questioning this man? Look at what's happened to your town under his rule. Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place even your town or theirs? Furthermore, this man, in any way fit to govern, I propose we hold a vote to decide once and for all. A vote? Is that where we decide who's governor? Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it. Oh, Barton. Barton, you're not helping the situation, man. Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide just like the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote speaks volumes. It will reveal all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur. Just stay calm, man.
Wait.
I hear thee. Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into them. You'll understand that I'm keeping a watchful eye. Do not forget it. I thank you. I nearly forgot myself back there. You're very stressed, man. It happens. I must say, everyone is so frightened of me. Even the Weans. They're more scared than when I thought I was when they thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me. Well, tell me the truth. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? I'm leaning towards yes. But whatever should I have done instead? Dude, your attitude wasn't help. No, it isn't. I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I know you weren't. You were not monitoring them out of contempt, but you were going a little too much, buddy. I'll tell you something. I have no choice but to hope that they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weans from rampant villainy. Let's think of another strategy, man.
Well then.
Your sincerity is always touching. I thank ye much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope we can always count on ye for the best advice. The vote will be held soon by the look of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. Feel Barton's firm resolve and deep faith. You're trying, man, but we'll go about it a different method.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Worry not. I became governor by forgetting striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be. I parted with Barden, who had a grim look on his face. Back Brylehaven.
Right?
What now?
I guess the Coliseum.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
You can only fight with your weapon.
Fight.
Oh, okay. So this isn't
Gonna
the
be
brawler
tough.
one, I think it is. I should be able to do this. We're all pretty strong. Oh, this is another where I just slap them. Okay. That's not that bad.
Come on, come.
I'm right here.
Impressive as ever.
That was well done.
That was brilliant.
I'm okay.
Your health falters. Be
It does falter, but I'm okay.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be.
Ooh. I'm okay. Ooh. Oh my god.
This is no.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Lights on the money.
Bravo.
Looky!
All right.
I did it.
Fight.
Alright. Soiree time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
At last.
Right, everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Louise is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time. First, we all agreed greet Louise together and let him know we showed up, except Gallica, of course. She will stay hidden as he only sees one person going missing. So he only sees one person going missing. Suffering! Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica will slip out all speed and head for Louise's gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Louise and buy time when we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the cursed formula from Louise's Skyrunner.
all right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself is at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm the one calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if we run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm. You're really
Things
the
will be
only one
fine.
here who has a chance alone against Louise's best. Sorry to put this all on your shoulders, but we believe in you. No pressure. I'll do my best.
Yep.
Let's watch yourselves out there, all of us. Okay, we move at nightfall.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Louise. Those brothers, all that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
She's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is! I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of a young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Okay, this seems like my opportunity to slip out.
All right.
People have taken an interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to the Prince's Curse. We managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the Tadrius while the guards were short-handed. The Heisman's great.
All right.
Oh man, now it's raising. We made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this at night at the soiree. Look, to Luis's quarters is over there. Oh, shoot. Right, we need to be careful so we can sneak in quick. Hang on, there's guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching the door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We have to look for a way around. Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing? You heard that alert this morning, yeah? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up. Yeah, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Joanna enter the bridge. Wait, you don't mean they're alone in there? What do you think's going on? Right, this is our chance.
No way!
No, the key is not working. This is the one thing that, this is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow. They were just talking about some extra security measures. This isn't good. What are we gonna do? We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble, yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock, their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history has wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strong.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
I was staying quiet during it, so I didn't mess up how the cutscene was going. But yeah, I agree with you. I didn't expect it to go well either.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
I also just noticed that man had leopard print on his shoes. At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we'll get another. What? Wait, what? I feel a strange sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards. Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. What's our course? Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change a flight path. We'll ram straight into the sphere of water. That whole area is thick with distortion of maglet. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat for the deck for now. Close one. Close one.
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it. That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but now how? Are we still standing outside the Sadrius? Oh, I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it just goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. This wasn't how I was expecting to get thrown. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out onto the hole. Failure's not an option, but I have to think. What can I do to keep the mission on track? This isn't good. What do we do now? Let's head for his private quarters. What, are you serious? Luis's private quarters are on the other side of the far end of the runner. But actually, you got a point. The key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You got a plan, don't you? Some way to get here from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're just gonna cut straight across the hall? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you. But are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way to the end. If you're capable, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections using them as scaffolds. We're losing time. Let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us.
Gangway! I knew it.
Okay. I missed. Go right. Go right. Go right, Will.
Is it happening?
Will you yield to reality?
Okay.
Hold on. There's people fighting outside. Let me get to a safe point.
Yeah.
My brother and Robin are... Hold on. Let me go check on them.
No. This isn't happening.
Will you yield to reality?
Hello, I am sorry. My siblings got into a fight and I had to break it up.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! Sweet!
Link.
I knew it!
Come on.
Look at that! All right!
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. I thought we were gonna die there. You'd be so reckless. Oh, I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's gonna go back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Oh, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump in through the door. Hurry. Yeah! Just in time. If we'd stay out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So, here we are. This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell or something so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here, so let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
Books on magic here. Looks like the collection this size must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to be speculating about his hobbies. Doesn't seem like the formula's on this shelf. Let's look elsewhere. Can't open it. This looks like a storage closet. It's shut pretty tight, so let's revisit it later. Magic book. Oh, look, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse's formula is hidden somewhere, like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something? Nope, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. Seeing several books on magic stacked on the shelf. No formula yet. Definitely noticed something about the spells, though. Where the heck is it? We just have to keep looking. Quite the art collection he's got here. This looks like an exterior shot of the Caradrius. It's enough just walking around this runner. This painting must really help put into perspective how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army and Luis claimed it for his own. To him it's a symbol of power, no doubt about that. You think that he'd hid the formula behind one of these paintings, don't you? Nah, this place is so immaculate, not a dust note in sight. It's a map marked with different locations. Looks like it shows Oceania. There's a map. There's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird, I've never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? I wonder why. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before. Those are royal flowers, the ones Luis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in his room like this. It's like he's displaying it like a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside the crown. Makes me sick thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince. What's this? Find something? Hold up. Is that...
Look! That's the same novel that you have! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
You think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! But which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box! What are you doing here?
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it. Hmm? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters. Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender. I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see. Hey, get away from him! I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp. Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica. Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for... Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave. Who are you? What are you? Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we? She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Ford in the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my... Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denied.
Sorry, about to play again.
The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. Should he deny us, for all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis!
We got one sanctuary strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look!
The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good.
Ryder stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase him. Let's hurry after Juna and Gladell.
Hurry!
What now?
Maybe the lock broke all the way, and that's why Gladell was able to get here. Oh, this is bad. I'll set and explain what happened in the situation. After them both. Gotta hurry. Stop it! It was Juna. I think she was on the deck. We need to help her. Yeah, we're not gonna ignore a distress call. Alright, to the deck then.
No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering basalt war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O Lodestar, who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song! Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype.
I'm wondering why you said oh no.
All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really, especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! How they hit their weakness! Don't
Magic all traitors!
Scour! You hit their weakness!
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
Magic Seeker! Flare!
Juno's archetype is so pretty, oh my god. Yeah, it's really pretty. The first one she has is the Masked Dancer, and funny enough, her second one is Persona Master.
This is just what I need!
My star is rising! Help! Help me!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king.
can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes, that was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You...
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we're more in danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah.
He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Tell? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
Since the reputation engraved at the exhibition saved me, all that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through. Gotta get... Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
We'll just have to trust her.
You're right. And if it's misplaced, we'll just have to be ready.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
She should be at the church. Let's hurry. Okay, and for now, I think I will take a break.
What
We've
now?
been at this for quite a while. But I do hope you've had fun. We now have another teammate. We now have Juno, part of the group. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.